25 Best PS3 Open World Games.
Oh, aha.
Number 25, Prototype. Prototype is good enough that you'll almost certainly want to keep playing either way. And even if you don't, there's more than enough fun to be had here in a single playthrough for this game to be recommended without hesitation. Number 24, Yakuza 3. While the learning curve for the story starts off a little steep, by the end of the ludicrous action-packed storyline, everything falls into place and you have formed genuine connections with endearing characters. Yakuza 3's detailed and living environments, engaging story, and abundance of extra things to do make it an entertaining ride and a great addition to your collection. Number 23, Yakuza 4. The unusual combination of flavors Yakuza 4 serves up won't be to everyone's taste, and some elements work better than the others. But if you have an appetite for over-the-top action and intense emotion, you can find satisfaction on the streets of Kamurocho. Number 22, Assassin's Creed Revelations. The game usually sticks to what it does best, and what Revelations does best is to set you free in a magnificent city, where you skyrocket across the rooftops, letting the gorgeous sights and evocative music transport you to another life and another century.
Matt, you were saying?
Number 21, Saints Row 4. Even if combat sometimes falls into a rut, there are more than enough surprises in the game's story missions to keep you entertained. And as in previous games, you can increase the mayhem by inviting a friend along to do missions and other activities.
Silenced soldiers everywhere, so be alert.
Attention, please.
Lives.
What's the big deal?
You're
Number
slaughtering.
20, Brutal Legend. Whether it's excellent vocal performances from heavy hitters of metal or a strong multiplayer element, Brutal Legend is a game that continually surprises, and it does so in a genuinely fun and interesting way. And the developer deserves some major respect for keeping so many aspects of the game closely tied to its subject matter. Number 19, Darksiders. Darksiders borrows gameplay ideas from all over the spectrum and is constantly cramming new ones in all the way up to the very end. Though it's hobbled by a disappointing story and excessively complex controls, Darksiders is a fun and entertaining adventure with a host of fair but challenging puzzles, a lengthy single-player campaign, and an engaging combat system. Number 18, Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 may not offer a sizable leap in the sandbox genre, but that doesn't diminish its fun. With great cooperative integrations, tons of unique activities, and a super cool zombie mode, Saints Row 2 will keep you happily creating havoc for a long time.
Let's bring.
Memory card.
Number 17, Just Cause 2. Just Cause 2 stands out more for its joys than its blemishes. After all, you can grapple to a gas canister, shoot it, and fly into the air like a rocket. And if that sounds like fun to you, it's time for a vacation to the island paradise of Panau.
Hostile at the site.
this. Locate and kill.
Oh, what's the next?
Number 16. Sleeping Dogs. Not Top Dog, but not in the land of not either. Sleeping Dogs is a predictable but thoroughly enjoyable open-world game. Its undercover, narrative and atmospheric Asian setting help to augment the title with an original identity, even if it's forced to sit a couple of places behind Rockstar's GTA franchise in the sandbox pecking order.
Look like a palace either. You see those statues?
Number 15. Saints Row the Third. Saints Row the Third is buoyed to great heights by terrific mission design and by the remarkable assortment of vehicles and weapons it gives you with which to take over Steelport. It succeeds tremendously at delivering its unique brand of raunchy, outrageous fun. If you have an appetite for this particular kind of absurdity, you won't be disappointed.
Very approachable. You want me to sign?
Number 14. Yakuza 5. Even if melee combat lacks the sophistication of modern action games, Yakuza 5 makes up for its modest shortcomings with enthralling diversions and eye-popping settings that compel one to look at travel deals to Japan. Come for the stories, but stick around for Yakuza 5's world. It's unconventional in the best way possible. Number 13. Infamous 2. The combination of rich story, superb visuals and karma system allows you to take on the role of Cole and become immersed in his world like never before. Whether you're a fan of the first Infamous or new to the series, the amount of gameplay and riveting story should please all. Number 12. Darksiders II. The combat is satisfying, the upgrade systems are full of possibility, and at its high points it not only hits the right notes, but slices them clean through. If you're after a large-scale fantasy adventure that makes you think as well as fight, Darksiders 2 is where it's at. Number 11. Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 is a big game that gives you a lot to do, some of which is fleshed out relatively well, and some of which isn't. It may not deliver on the revolution that was promised, but it keeps hope alive that we might see one in the future.
Bugger that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel. Actions speak louder than words, my friend.
Number 10. Infamous. For a city exploration game, the city is alive. The missions are varied, from pure combat to escorting mission completed by an engaging storyline. Moreover, the karma system that gives you freedom and consequence for how you do things is an excellent feature in this game. Number 9. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Have you ever wanted to be a pirate raiding other ships as you sail along? Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag has all that and much more than that. Board enemy ship and try to defeat all the legendary ships, which is not an easy feat to do.
And we'll talk it out. Two heads
Number
are
8.
better than one.
L.A. Noire. Douse yourself into 1940s with perfectly selected music and soundtrack. The game stopped hand-holding and prompt you to figure out the case by yourself when you reach a certain level, so you feel like a real detective. Overall, Rockstar successfully delivered another exceptional game in L.A. Noire. Number 7. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare Pack. This is another content and reason to play more Red Dead Redemption. Cowboy versus zombie scenario is always interesting, and Red Dead Redemption takes the initiative. Ride your undead horse, equip yourself with holy water. It is time to blast zombie heads. Number 6. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. AC Brotherhood still holds on its own in terms of gameplay and immersive world. Reuniting with old friends and sending your Brotherhood on a mission to take down your target is quite satisfying. All in all, AC Brotherhood is a solid game with a compelling arc and memorable character. Number 5. Assassin's Creed II. This is a game so revolutionary it made most of the newer games follow its combat system. It is okay to skip the first AC game and straight to Assassin's Creed II with its dramatically upgraded combat, parkour movement and storyline. Overall, this is arguably the best Assassin's Creed in the series if graphics were out of the question.
Hey! Behind you!
Number 4. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is a must-play game. Rockstar has taken the Western to new heights and created one of the deepest, most fun and most gorgeous games around. Red Dead Redemption is a complete game in every sense and still manages to offer an attention to detail you rarely see from a game of this scope. Number 3. Batman Arkham City. Batman Arkham City is a total massive improvement over its predecessor Batman Arkham Asylum. Better combat mechanic, tons of added new gadgets, not to mention the fast open world. Arkham City is a must play, and if you don't utter "I am Batman" while you play this game, I don't know what will. Number 2. Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not only a preposterously enjoyable video game, but also an intelligent and sharp-tongued satire of contemporary America. It represents a refinement of everything that GTA 4 brought to the table 5 years before. In short, it is one of the very best video games ever made. Number 1. Grand Theft Auto 4. Another successful game from Rockstar, GTA 4 delivers a solid storyline here, better than GTA 5 for sure. Driving in this game is different from any GTA series. It's very realistic and I don't understand why Rockstar doesn't continue this trend in GTA 5. Overall, a trustworthy game to pick up and 100% would bowling with Roman again.